Good morning, planet Earth. Today is March 8th, 2011, and this is Honest News. In our top story today, YouTube user Honest Discussioner has learned how to edit videos a little better for his other channel, The Honest News. He has also responded to criticism with the following statement. Well, yes, we've moved the microphone closer to help out the audio quality, so that should hopefully be a little bit of an improvement. Also, starting next week, we're still going to do the straight news segments like you saw yesterday on the Honest News, but we're also going to be doing commentary videos on some days instead of the straight news program all the time. That way people still get the objective news on some days, and we also have the more colorful commentary videos on other days in the vein of Bill O'Reilly or Keith Olbermann, to use those two extreme examples, so people can still get that personality that they want and still get, straight news at the same time. We just need to find a name for it, like the Honest Zone or the Honest Factor. All the good names are taken. We also really need an intro. If someone could make us an intro, that'd be great. Please. Honest Discussioner has also stated that the Honest News channel will post a video this weekend about new ideas for the channel and a new direction of the channel where viewers can comment and give suggestions rather than doing it in a straight news segment like we're doing right now. Turning on a more serious note, in political news, President Obama, in a departure from his 2008 campaign promise, has signed an executive order creating an indefinite detention system for prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. The Cuban prison has been in operation since 2002, but President Obama vowed to close the prison as part of his campaign platform, going so far as to sign an executive order to close the detention center during his first week in office. However, that order was never followed through, and while the new executive order does order trials for some of the detainees, and the president has expressed his intention to eventually close Guantanamo, no plan of action to proceed with its closing has been made available to the public, and some experts claim there is no end in sight for the controversial detention center. In technology news, robots have learned to build. Engineers at University of Pennsylvania's GRASP laboratories have designed hovering robots that can build structures using magnetic pipes without any input from human controllers. Not only can they build, but they know how to work in groups to accomplish a task. These robots, called quadrators, use 4 helicopter-style propellers to balance themselves and fly through the air, as well as a gripping mechanism that holds on to the magnetic pipes. Hopefully, the quadrators will not decide to build Skynet anytime soon. In video game news, Dragon Age 2, the sequel to the critically acclaimed Dragon Age Origins, comes out today along with new DLC for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Dragon Age 2 features newly updated graphics, combat animations, and new romantic interactions, including girl-on-girl action. In related news, YouTube user Honest Discussioner has reported himself missing for the rest of the day. In Arizona news, a group of citizens is pushing for the recall of its governor. After making unpopular cuts to Medicaid, the committee to recall Arizona Governor Jan Brewer is trying to gather 450,000 signatures in order to force a recall election. Governor Brewer is probably best known nationally for her claim that state troopers had found headless bodies in the desert, a claim that was found to have no factual basis. And in amazing news, National Geographic has recreated one of the more memorable scenes from the Pixar movie Up, where a house is lifted off the ground using nothing but helium balloons. They have officially broken the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest balloon cluster flight ever, using 208-foot balloons to lift a 16 by 16 by 18 house off the ground for over an hour. Now all they need to do is find a talking dog who hides under your porch because he loves you. In entertainment news, the media is all over actor Charlie Sheen. This is a story of a Hollywood actor that does a large amount of drugs, sleeps with a lot of porn stars and prostitutes, and says a lot of crazy things. Somehow, people think this is news. In science news, the United States Air Force, in collaboration with Boeing, are prepping their X-37B space plane for further test missions in order to prepare the unmanned plane for top-secret missions into outer space. The X-37B is capable of 9 months of space operation by unfolding a solar panel to power the vessel, and currently 2 of these planes have been built for the Air Force. In future news, science enthusiasts everywhere are demanding the Air Force add room for humans so that they can go into space without having to pay Richard Branson $200,000 to ride Spaceship One. This has been the Honest News for March 8th, 2011. Enjoy the rest of your day.